We back! K-pop on la coupe, us here again. We are mere hours away from what may very well decide the fate of the world. I'm talking about the U.S. presidential debate coming up. Who will be the undisputed ruler of the world? I don't know. It could be horrific for all of us. I know many of you are waiting with bated breath to see who is going to screw this up more over the next 4 years. Time will tell. Time will tell. But it's more important than ever, we feel, to catch a dream. And so we come back to one of our favorite bands, Dreamcatcher. Oh yeah, you insomnias out there know it. You've probably been suffering insomnia over the last week, wondering what is going to go down over the next 6 months in global affairs. Because as we all know, everything that happens here is paramount to the rest of the world. We, for better or worse, things that happen here tend to I won't say hurt other people, affect other people, for better or worse. But also a lot of you probably go like, I don't even know what you're doing. I'm doing my thing. This has nothing to do with me. And thankfully, we're at a class of people where, for the most part, it's not going to affect us that much. Except for, food prices and crap. All right, some stuff will come up. Global warfare, catastrophe. But we're back to Dreamcatcher. I love the Dreamcatcher. Do you love catching dreams, Coop? Have you had any more dreams? Of consequence? K-popian dreams?
K-popian dreams? No, I have not.
Alright. It may come up. You don't need them, really. They present, when I watch it, I'm like, this is what I should be dreaming about. Insane spider queens and apocalypses and just outright mayhem and 20 hot women giving the peace sign in a flying V. I wish one of them had a hockey stick and a puck. But they look like they're ready to hit it. Vision is the name of this one. So, V for Vision. I made that. I was watching that Patton Oswalt 1% trivia show where it works down to, the questions are like, we've talked to all of America. That's not a good Patton Oswalt voice. We've talked to... I can't do it. Point is, they choose questions. It's almost like a IQ test or something like that, where you don't need to have any knowledge. It's something where you recognize patterns or whatever. And I went out. One was like symbols, where it was like that, and then another thing, and it was supposed to write out. You were supposed to change the symbol to a phrase, and one of them was this, repeated twice. And I got the answer right, but I had said peace sign B or not peace sign B. And then I realized later that it was to be or not to be. It was the two. But I couldn't get past my dirty hippie mindset, thinking that the two must be the peace sign. And in this, it's not the two and it's not the peace sign. It's a V for vision, is my guess, right?
Maybe.
Anyway, what dystopian hellhole series of videos is this one from? Is this celebrating the apocalypse, the revolution, the nightmare?
We're still in the apocalypse.
We're still in the apocalypse.
Trilogy. This is the second one.
So hopefully this is a vision of a brighter future. Oh yeah, they're also in the flying V. All right. So let's jump into it. Anything you know about this that would benefit the viewers?
Ooh, nope, nothing coming to mind after your little whatever that was.
We have fun here. All right, then we'll jump into it. If you guys have stuff to say, we love likes, comments, subscribes. It helps the channel out a lot. You want to wait and see the video and then cast a judgment. You probably already cast a judgment based off that lengthy diatribe leading in, but maybe save it. see what happens. Watch to the end of the video. But let's get into it. Dreamcatcher Vision. I like the beat to this.
Subs.
Let's just try it on that.
Ooh.
So they're suggesting they have a vision for the future. They're like, I'm not too big on this dystopia. It's drier than a desert out here, and also everything's been destroyed. She's still got her little thing, but it's just watching atom bombs go off. I'm excited to see their vision for the future. But I like this song with that starting beat was awesome.
Yeah.
And this is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah.
turning over page, turning over page, turning over page. 조금씩 좁혀가 유력한 주동자 남겨진 victim, big pain, deep gray. 찾아 like Jackie Chan, quickly, swiftly.
Look around like Jackie Chan. Run out. That. Nice.
Ooh.
I like that song.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's an awesome shot.
What were the lyrics in the beginning that we missed real quick? Or does it come up when we're paused like that? Or
Yeah. Let's see what they start out with.
yeah, I like that opening.
It's freezing up on us. So she's like, I know a lot of you are really digging this new dystopian hellhole, but not for me. Not for me. Just hear me out. I have some ideas. So they have a plan for the future. I like it. That's super cool. It looks like it's glasses, but it's got the cool jewelry hang. And from what I gather, their vision of the future, there's like, they have the one TV that's still going in the dystopia. Kind of seems like a propaganda tool, if you ask me. Then they put up this thing around the world. So what's that? So does that make you think that maybe it was outside invaders that destroyed us instead of typically us destroying us? Or was it like a solar blast or something? Have you seen that Nick Cage movie where... I don't want to give it away. Well, there are 10,000 Nick Cage movies, so you'll never know which one I'm talking about. But in this particular one, the world ends because a massive solar flare burns out the world. So it could have been that. What do you guys think the cause of the dystopia or the destruction of Earth was? Obviously, some of them made it. They were underground. But they're like, hey.
Well, is the apocalypse isn't necessarily the destruction of Earth, is it?
It's the destruction
of
us,
of mankind. So it's probably us.
But if we remain, then was it really an apocalypse by that standard?
Could be
If it is, then eventually we're gonna go down.
Could be a rebirth kind of thing.
Yeah, that seems to be what they're pushing. They're like, I got a plan to rebuild, make this cool again. But they have that TV right here. So it's all destroyed.
Take the temporary pain.
Yeah, that was a very interesting line. And then it says it'll spread out. It'll spread the longer you rest. So, two ways you can take that.
Seems to be maybe another song about perseverance.
I think they're saying, this change for the future isn't going to be easy. It's going to suck at first. But when you say it'll spread the longer you rest, some people might interpret that as the pain will spread and you will just have universal pain. But it'll be less level of pain, I'm guessing. Have you ever burned your finger and then they say, or like you get wax on your finger or that hot glue gun? You guys do the hot gluing when you're kids? And if you get the glue on, they go quickly spread it out on your finger and it'll dissipate the heat and you won't get burned as bad in that spot. That's what I think they're trying to say. Is that it's an initial sting, but it'll spread and lessen, ideally. Not that, yeah, it starts with a little spring. Otherwise, it's like when I caught my shirt on fire and it's a tiny hole and you blow and suddenly it's spread.
It's interesting. I thought maybe it would be more of if you don't act, it'll get worse. If you don't take action now.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good statement because it says if you. So it could also mean if you don't take action, then you think this is bad now, but if we don't do anything, then it's just going to spread and get worse.
Yeah.
That's another take. What do you guys think? And gals. Mostly gals. Let's be honest. We know our audience. But, yeah. Do you think... Well, you probably don't. Again, the insomnias, they do their research. They get to know. But I could see both of those being valid meanings, and sometimes they leave it that way, and they want us to figure it out. I don't know.
But I did really like this song. It's I think it's gonna be one of my favorite Dreamcatcher songs now.
I agree. I like the start of it. This is one, like I forget what we were listening to the other day, but I was saying that I like all the outside the chorus parts, but I don't like the chorus. This one I like the main part too. I also like the outside, but the chorus and the beat behind it is super
Yeah, this is really
solid to
good.
me. And cool video.
When
Cool
we
visuals.
when we finish up this Apocalypse trilogy, Dreamcatcher has a comeback coming soon.
Oh.
I think mid-July, somewhere, I forget, it was like July 11th or somewhere July 19th, something like that. They got another mini album coming.
Nice. This will be the first time where we've had a fresh, new out song of theirs, right? Or have we gotten a new release from them since we started? Because we've only been going since February.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that. I'm not totally sure.
I will be excited to be among the first to cover it. And there was discussion. I don't know if you guys would be into this, Insomnias, but we were kind of talking about maybe covering like a video that's a learn about the band.
A Dreamcatcher guide. If you guys have any recommendations about what guide, or if there's a good one, let us know.
Yeah, we'd like to get to know them better. Love their music and love their like thematic sets and how they carry like a whole album under a theme or even multiple songs. Very enjoyable, great videos, great music. I'm gonna go back to the Flying V. So, if that's something you'd be interested in, you have recommendations, because we haven't, it was just an offhanded conversation of kind of we'd like to get to know them. And especially given that they're having this new mini album coming out, that'd be a good reason to get into it and see what came through. Because they've had like a song or two that I wasn't as enamored with, but for the most part, they're great across the board. I love their music videos for sure. They all got great stuff to look at and makes you just want to see it again and figure out what's going on. So, if you have recs for that, and if you have insider knowledge of what's that line about? Are they talking about inaction is going to make the pain spread, or are they talking about this action we're taking is going to hurt, but it'll hurt less as it goes on? It's just, it's the jump in the cold water and then your body will acclimate. Is that what they're saying? Or are they saying we have to act, or disaster, or you're going to hurt a lot more? Not acting is going to hurt a lot more than acting. You tell us. You're the knowledgeable ones. You're the ones up all night insomniating, and you can't spend all your time thinking about this wacky debate coming up. So we'd like to know. And I'd far more like to know about that than I care about this debate. But it's happening. So I brought it up because I am going to watch it tonight. Yeah. But cool video, great song from them. What was the last one in the series was cool too. That was when they were like
Mason?
Mason? Is that
Yeah.
what? Maison.
Maison. Yeah, I didn't say it right.
Yeah. It's French. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. I don't know how to hold on. Ooh la la. That's my impression of French people. Yeah. It was good. It was good. So we got one more video in the Apocalypse series.
We do.
Sweet. Well, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more of Dreamcatcher, you want to maybe join us, recommend a guide that we can check out, you want to be here for the mini album, you want to see the close to Apocalypse, go check out Maison too, if you haven't seen that. We'd love to have you, and we love hearing from you. So like, comment, subscribe, always helps the channel. We're gonna come back anyway, but it still helps us. If you want to throw a dog a bone, we could use it. We're hungry out here. So, yeah. We'll talk. Cool. Us. K-pop. On luck. We'll see you on the next one, gang. Peace.